Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Imagine soaking in advice from both Mother Teresa and the Dalai Lama. That's exactly what our next guest has done in his lifetime, and he's here to pass on some of that wisdom to us through his new book, Do More Good, Inspiring Lessons from Extraordinary People. It's our pleasure to welcome author Neil Ghosh. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Carrie, and very happy to be with you. Thank you.
Tell me about the format of the book. You've got all this great wisdom from, like we said, extraordinary people. What a great idea.
Yeah, I think the journey started almost 3 years ago, and it was motivated by three factors, Carrie. I think one, a lot of people have been asking me for a long time, how can I make an impact without spending a lot of time, money, and energy? And the book kind of answers those questions with specific guidance and resources and connections. So another thing happened because of my journey growing up in Calcutta, India. And of course, in my professional life, I traveled to more than 30 countries. And I've seen, I was watching your last guest, Sister Maura and Adrian. I've seen them all over the world and in this country, and it touched me. And what I have seen, small and sometimes not so small, act can change and transform somebody's life, from saving a life to put food on the table. And I really wanted to share their stories. And I think at the end of the day, I also felt that how do we bring more meaning to our life? So that was the journey. That was the journey of this book.
The purpose-driven life, right? We know it's beneficial to our community and to ourselves, but do a lot of people find it's hard to get started because they think they have to accomplish these grandiose goals right away?
And that's one of the purposes of the book is to demystify giving. And one of the things I emphasize that anyone, regardless of who we are, where we live, have the ability and responsibility to make a change. Second, I said in the book is everyone we can learn something from. And the third objective of the book is also that generosity fuels personal growth. Absolutely, absolutely, Carrie.
You've learned so much from different faith leaders all over the world. I think we've got some great pictures that we can show of you with Mother Teresa here. I mean, there are some common threads, right, when you kind of travel and learn from all of these different religious backgrounds.
It is. I think one common thread, if I can mention in one comment, which is that empathy. There are four pillars of this book, I believe. Empathy, understanding, and action is something that we all can do. It does not take a special person. Is not related to our wealth, our fame, or any of those stuff. I think we all can act as a citizen in a very small way or in a large way. And that's a common thread I've seen both a famous person like Mother Teresa or Dalai Lama, but even in our neighborhood, I have somebody in the book, Mr. Ashok Motaid, who inspired me for the last 30 years because he's giving on a daily basis, his time, his energy. So well, yes, I think there is a common thread.
And you talk about empathy in all these different contexts, including parenting, right? It can be a great tool for connecting with our kids and being a better, adult for them to look up to.
Harry, I have tried for a long time as a single dad to take my son to some of these places. I've been to Indian reservation in Wyoming. I've been to orphanages in Calcutta with him. And I think together we learn some phenomenal lesson, and which I just explained a little while ago. And we realize in different places of this world that anyone has the capacity to do a little bit, just a little bit, to make this world a better place.
It's so true. And leaving a legacy too, right? Whether that's through your own children or what you choose to give to the world, that's something that we can think about now and really begin to make a lasting change today.
That is correct, Kerry. If you look at it, irrespective of where we are placed in this world, I'm in Maryland, but I think there's a common thread I see among my friends. We are all concerned of some amount of economic insecurity. We are all concerned about climate change. We're all concerned about some global unrest. And what I am emphasizing, including myself, that we all have to be an active citizen. And that's a responsibility we all have. It's not about just voting once in 4 year or once in 2 year, in our daily life, how do we incorporate some action, whether we write, whether we volunteer, whether we use our talent, the skills we have, like Jose Andres does. So we all have some skill that we can contribute to others.
Yeah, we just got to take the first step day by day. Thank you so much for joining us. It was great chatting with you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
We'll have more information on our website at katu.com, and we'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.